Hello family, welcome to another video. One of my subscribers asked me for boiled yam and palava sauce or kontomire stew. So today I'm coming to teach you how to do boiled yam and kontomire stew or palava sauce. My proteins is here, the salmon fish, this agushi, my palm oil, kontomire leaves, my wele is here, or cow coat, tomato paste, garlic and ginger, salted fish, and the egg itself. And my yam is here. I'll first of all start with my protein. And my protein is the beef, but you can use the protein of your choice. Remember that I've already washed my protein before displaying it on the table. I'm done with the beef, so I'm adding the wele to the beef to just steam it together. But people may think that why I'm steaming it together, but you can just steam it together to make your work easy and fast. So now add my water. I'm now going to add my garlic, ginger. This is my onions. Because I'm going to use some of the pepper for the stew, so that's why I've made a lot of the pepper and the garlic. So I'll leave some for the stew. And I'm going to use my Gimac blender from Ketonic Electronics. And one thing about this blender, it's just simple, easy to use and fast. And it doesn't even make noise like other blenders we use. So now I'll add my ginger, garlic, pepper and onion to my protein. So when you are steaming, you leave it 15 minutes for the meat. So I'll now add my seasoning powder, 3 teaspoons, my salt, 3 teaspoons. I'll add my complete season. The complete season consists of garlic, onion, all the natural spices is in it. I've already put my garlic, the natural spice, but I only wanted to get more spices. That's why I added the complete season. But where you don't have the complete season and you have your garlic and onions, it's all the same thing. You can still use it. So now I'll come and start with my stew. So I'll blend my fresh tomatoes. Now I'm going to light my fire for the stew. So as I'm working, I always make sure that the surrounding of my table should always be neat. So now I'll put my oil. That is the palm oil. So when you are putting the oil, you put at the quantity of the stew you are coming to prepare. So I'll put my onions. You always make that the fire is on low heat to prevent the onions from burning. I'm now removing the bones from the salted fish, which will be the next one I'm going to add to the onions I put in the oil. So I'll leave it small for the, like let's say 2 to 3 minutes for the onions to dry small before I add my tomato paste. So now I'm going to add my tomato paste. I'm putting the tomato paste before the normal fresh tomatoes that I've blended. So now add my blended pepper, onions and garlic to my stew. So now I'm coming to add my blended fresh tomatoes. So now I'll leave it 5 to 10 minutes before I'll come and spice it with low heat. While I'm waiting for the stew, I'll start cutting the cocoyam leaves, popularly known as kontomire leaves. You have to always make it tiny, not too big, because you are going to use it with yam. Always have to be small so that the eating will not be difficult for you, because when it's big the leaves will be big inside the stew. Check on my stew. I'm putting my salt, seasoning powder, two teaspoons. So I'll add my salmon fish. Now this is my agushi. Now come to dilute agushi with water. So I don't want to put it raw. When you put it raw, you'll not get the taste you want. I only dilute it because when you put it in the stew, you see that it will form another protein in the stew. Whilst you are eating, you feel the agushi inside the stew. So I'll dilute it with water, but not too light. Yeah, mostly, if you don't get agushi, most people use egg. But I prefer agushi and then the egg at the same time. Agushi is one of the best protein, the local protein you can get. It will also make the stew look attractive and more delicious. So when you are putting the agushi, you don't pour it. You use your spoon and be dropping it, drop by drop. When you pour it direct, you will not get the correct agushi in your stew. And when you put it this way too, when you are eating, you will feel it inside. So when you put agushi inside the stew, you don't stir it instantly. You leave it about 5 minutes so that it will cook inside before you turn it. You can do palava sauce without agushi. People do it like that. It has no problem. But my own, because I want it to be different, I add the agushi inside. So my protein is ready. Now I'm going to fry it. Yeah, I always prepare frying my protein because of the fat content in it to reduce the meat. And mostly the raw meat is not healthy to your body. So mostly when you fry it, it's always looking nice and tasty than the raw meat, putting it direct in there. So now the 5 minutes is up. I have to stir it gently. So I'll add my cooking oil. So as the 5 minutes, I'll add the wele or the cow skin or coat to my stew. Alright. Mostly we don't fry the cow skin. That one, when you just steam it, you put it direct to the stew. You can't fry the cow skin. Mostly when you are frying your protein, you always make sure it should be on low heat. Always make sure that your kitchen is neat. For frying of the meat, you have to fry it for 30 minutes so it will be well fried. As I'm waiting for my protein to fry, I'll start slicing my yam. So normally this is the way I slice my yam for the palava sauce. And this yam is called larbonko. And larbonko is one of the sweetest yam. You can use it for your palava sauce. So now my protein is ready. So now add my protein to the stew. Stir it. So I'm now going to parboil my cocoyam leaves. I'll put my water. I'll add my cocoyam leaves into my water. So you leave it to boil for 10 minutes. So now our cocoyam leaves is ready. I'm now going to pour inside the strainer to make sure that the water strains down before I'll now add it to the stew. I've boiled it for 10 minutes, and when you overcook it, you will not get the green color of the leaves. So just make it some few minutes cook, like 10 minutes. It will work it. You make sure that the water strain down before you add it. When you add it with the water, it will change the taste of your stew. So I'll leave it for some time, the remaining water to strain before adding it. So as of me waiting for the water to strain, I'll put my yam on fire. I'll add my water. So now add my yam to the water. So I'm going to add my egg, boil it with the yam. I'm just forcing the egg. For the yam, because it's dry season, when you are putting the water, you should always make sure the water level to be matched. Because this time, the yam doesn't contain water in it. So when the yam is like this, you make sure that the water is above the yam small, not too much. So now I'm gonna add the cocoyam leaves to my stew. So you stir it to make sure that it mixes with the stew. So when you add it, you leave it for 5 minutes and it will be ready. But always remember to leave it on low heat. Now my yam is ready. So I'm come to strain the water from the yam. I'm come to remove the cells of the egg. So I'll add it to the stew. Palava sauce. The yam is ready, so I'm now come to serve it. As usual, one of the pack will be donated to somebody who needs it at the street. Now our yam and the palava sauce is ready.